crazy gun laws coming out of the state that's the size of a small town. What's up, Wolverines, and welcome back to my channel. My name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist and all-around really nice guy. If you could do me a favor, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Rhode Island and what's going on there. Okay, so let's talk about Rhode Island. I usually don't do state-specific videos because, let's be honest, they don't get a lot of views unless you live in that state. But every once in a while, I have to put one out because big stuff is happening in that state, or we really need help in that state. And this is one of those times. In Rhode Island, there's going to be a slew of anti-gun bills that will be heard in the House Judiciary. This will happen on Wednesday. There is a long list. I will list them below in the description, but just be aware that it's going to be a long list. I'm only going to hit on a few of them so you can see what type of gun stuff we are dealing with. The first thing is HB 6616, which is basically the background check for ammunition. It's like the California ammunition background check scheme, but in Rhode Island, as we know, it's a lot cheaper to buy ammo online than it is to buy ammo in the store. So if you buy ammo online, you're going to have to get it sent to an FFL and do a background check, just like it's a firearm. Another thing that this will do is discourage new shooters, because new shooters go to the range and they rent a firearm and they buy ammo at the store. But with this, there will be a delay potentially for some buyers. And if you're a new shooter and you get delayed and you can't get ammo to try out a firearm, then the chances are you're going to leave and you're never going to come back, which I think is probably the purpose of this bill, one of them at least. And then there's HB 7300, which basically is Rhode Island's safe storage law. If you get caught not storing your gun properly, you will be charged a $3,000 fine. That is massive, because some people don't want to store their firearms locked up because they want to have easy access to it. If you have kids, you probably need to have like a biometric quick access safe or something like that. But if you have no kids and you're living alone, then I don't see the big deal of not locking up your firearm in a container. There is also another bill, which is HB 7889, which basically will ban shooting ranges within 1 mile of a school. The issue with that is Rhode Island is a very small state, but it is densely packed, and there's a lot of schools in Rhode Island. So finding an area that's more than 1 mile from a school will be incredibly tough. The majority of the state will be off limits to gun ranges, which is the purpose of this. It's not to make kids safer. Ranges within 1 mile of a school does not make anyone any safer. People don't go to the range and go shoot up at school. It just doesn't happen. This is about making sure that ranges cannot operate within the state. And that's the whole entire purpose of the bill. There is HB 7457, which is another bill that I want to talk about. And this will ban anyone that has been caught with an unlicensed firearm from ever owning a gun again. So let's say you're 18 and you get caught with a firearm, even though that you didn't commit any crime with it, you just got caught with it, and you didn't have a concealed carry permit, and you got caught with it. That means you are banned for life from owning a firearm. If you're 80 years old and you go for a concealed carry permit, or you go to buy a gun, you're not going to be able to, because that offense that you did when you were 18. That is insane. There's some other bills on the docket too. One that will ban the carrying of a rifle or shotgun that is loaded in public. There's some exceptions for hunting in there. There's a bunch of stun gun stuff, but you should read it down below. It is every town person's dream. So yeah, and every gun owner's nightmare. So if you're in Rhode Island, what you can do is you can show up at the House Lounge at the State House at 1 p.m. on Wednesday and sign up to testify. There will be a sign up outside. There is also an email address where you can submit testimony via email, and there is a live link to watch it. I will be watching it, and I hope that you guys will be too. Even if you're not in Rhode Island, our brothers and sisters in Rhode Island will need our support to defeat this and push back. It can be done, but it's going to be hard. I'm going to be honest with you. I have a bad feeling about this time, about most of these things getting through, but we will see. The only way they get defeated is if enough people show up and we cause enough ruckus legally that they pull the bills or they vote them down. All right. With that said, stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. Remember, I love you, and Wolverines, motherfucker.